Glacier is a white solid ice area that is constantly moving under its own weight, which is formed by the falling snow over many years. And most people say the glacier are unique because it looks like a petrified ice. But the fact is, glaciers are able to flow like very slow river.
Presently, glaciers are the biggest thing in the world that occupy about 10% of Earth's land surface. Glaciers most located in Arctic regions like Antarctica, Greenland, and the Canadian Arctic. Actually, glaciers can be found around the world except Australia and at north latitude of 35 degrees. Greenland and Patagonia also have huge expanses of continental glaciers. Glaciers can be thought from the last ice age, when ice covered nearly 32% of the land. Some glaciers are as small as football fields, when others grow to be dozens of kilometers long. Glaciers begin to form when snow remains in the same area year-round. In the atmosphere, water vapor molecules stick to a tiny particles then turn into a crystal. The other water vapor molecules accumulate to transform into an ice. Each year, new layers of snow bury and compress the previous layers. This compression forces the snow to recrystallize, forming grains similar in size and shape to grains of sugar. After about a year, the snow turns into firn, an intermediate state between snow and glacier ice. At this point, it is about 2/3 as dense as water. Over time, larger ice crystals become so compressed that any air pockets between them are very thin. The firn will melt and solidify to produce a glacier of a certain size. Although the glaciers look so strong and sturdy basically, the glacier is nothing more than a pseudo-land. It's because the land can be collapsing when the temperature changes sufficiently in impact. The process of snow freeze is the main process of glaciers, because the sublimation process doesn't make much difference in the process of glacier. For most glaciers, this process takes more than 100 years.
Glaciers begin forming in places where more snow piles up each year, then melts, and soon after falling, the snow begins to compress or become denser and tightly packed as years go by. Layers of firn build on top each other, and the glacier begins to move under its own weight. Where the glacier meets the coast, it becomes a tidewater glacier. Glaciers provide people with many useful research, and glacial till provides fertile soil for growing crops. Deposits of sand and gravel are used to make concrete and asphalt. The most important resource provided by glacier is fresh water. Many rivers are fed by melting ice of glacier. Some companies link glacial water to clean, fresh taste, and because water has been trapped in the glacier for so long, many people believe it hasn't been exposed to pollutants that liquid water is exposed to, but also as a source of water for the river below the glacier and as a research of glaciologists.